Guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So Aaron Rodgers was just on the Pat McAfee show not too long ago here, and of course talked about the Jets-Chiefs game, talked about his Achilles injury, talked about the rehab process, and he did say that he's actually a lot further along in the process, and on top of that, they're always going to try to speed up the process to return. I believe the exact term that he used, when talking about the rehab process was that he was well ahead of the normal protocols, right? So, of course, on one hand, this is really good news, right? It would be horrible if Rodgers came on there and said, oh yeah, we had a major setback. Hopefully we can make it back by next season, right? Of course, you never want to be in a situation like that, but it is a positive sign here, right? Of course, it's just him talking about it. But we know the Achilles injury to be like a season ender, right? People that have Achilles injuries, boom, it's like automatic, they're out for the season. There's a lot of talk here that, despite it being a season ender when it initially happened, and Saleh even kind of talked about that in the press conference that he was out for the season, Rodgers is still aiming to get back to playing this year. And then there was a report from Melissa Stark from NBC where she said that Aaron Rodgers' plan is to rejoin the team permanently after the Week 7 bye. And he also told me that his goal was to play again this season. And this report actually came on the same night that the Jets played the Chiefs. So just a couple of days ago here. So again, this is good news, positive stuff. Me personally, I'm not banking on the fact that Rodgers is like definitely coming back this season, and we just have to be in the mix, right? Be able to compete. That way in December and January, boom, Rodgers comes in, he's like Superman, he saves the team and propels them to the playoffs, and we go on this crazy run. I don't want to put too like a lot of stock into that idea, but at the same time, personally, I'm not closing the book on it. Maybe it's just because, I'm an optimistic Jet fan here or something. But again, in any case, this is good news here. It's awesome to hear that not only Rodgers is just on schedule, but he's well ahead. And he also sounds like, completely positive about the whole thing as well. Completely optimistic. Isn't really, although he has said it's been difficult and challenging and whatnot, it's not one of these things where it's just like, man, this is going to be, this long, grueling process, and this season's a wash. He's going to have to spend so much time rehabbing. I mean, again, according to this report here from Melissa Stark, he's planning on being with the team post Week 7. So that is a huge boost. And we also got the report, I think it was before the Chiefs game, could have been from Jay Glazer, not 100% sure. But one of the reasons why Rodgers flew across the country was to address the team, right? Stop with the finger pointing, stop complaining, galvanize the locker room, and really be that leader. Ideally, you would like your head coach to do that in Robert Saleh, but, I'm not going to sit here and complain, Aaron Rodgers, like, I'm just lucky that he's here. I'm lucky that, he's a part of this Jets organization, and he's not just looking at it as like a one and done type of thing or using the franchise or anything like that. He really cares. He really cares. So I am totally grateful for A-Rod's leadership, because I really felt like it came at the perfect time. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.